I guess first, just fighting at home. Give us an idea. What is that feeling like for you?
It feels amazing. I'm so excited that I don't have to travel. So that's, one less thing I have to be worrying about. And I'm excited to perform in front of my family, my friends, my teammates, all of Idaho. So I'm excited.
Very cool. It comes with added responsibility though, right? I mean, I saw you doing TV appearances and extra media and all that. So, yeah. I mean, what do you feel about that? Because obviously your fight week schedule is going to be busier than your opponents with you kind of having to do all the added responsibilities.
Yeah, I'm enjoying everything. I'm enjoying every step of it. I've never gone live, doing anything before, so it's pretty exciting. I'm enjoying the process.
What about the ticket requests and people bugging you for free stuff? Because they are.
I kind of just direct them to my friends or to my manager or to the people that are in charge of that. So it doesn't really bother me. I'm in a great place right now. My mind's right. I know what I have to do on Friday. So right now I'm just having fun with it.
Very cool. Your Bellator career so far, you've had some wins, you've had some losses, you're alternating. Give me an idea. What do you feel like the key is going to be for you to gain consistency and get the results you want every time out?
It sounds kind of cliche, but I said that 2018 was my year, and I really believe that. So far I had a good start. I fought Emily. I had a great performance, and so I feel like if I just go with this momentum and take one fight at a time, I'll eventually hopefully get a title shot.
So do you feel like the changes were mostly mindset and mental versus tactical or physical changes?
A little bit of physical changes. I've added strength and conditioning. I've added yoga. Just little things here and there. I got a little bit more dialed in with my diet. So weight cuts easier. Everything's just kind of being smooth, so nice. I like that.
What was it that caused the changes? I mean, was it just some realization of what's in front of you or what's available? I mean, what was it you said, I got to dial this stuff in?
I think after I signed my contract, I was like, I'm a professional MMA fighter, so I expect a lot out of myself, and I want to be the best and be an elite athlete. In order to be that, I have to change things mentally, physically, diet, everything has to come into play.
Very cool. Talk about this fight in particular, how it came together. Denise obviously has a big name, maybe not so much in MMA yet, but certainly in her kickboxing accomplishment. Yeah. So how did this fight come together?
Well, I think before I fought Emily, I had told my manager that I wanted a quick turnaround. I'm like, win or lose, I want a quick turnaround as long as I'm healthy. And right before I went out to Oklahoma, they had told me, Bellator's coming back to Boise. No pressure, just letting you know. And I was like, okay, cool, this is cool. So I went out there, I didn't let it distract me. I went out there, I just did my best, and then he was like, so are you good to go to fight? I'm like, oh, absolutely. I was ready to go back into the gym as soon as I got back, but my coaches told me, relax, take this week off, and you'll definitely, you're not out of shape, you're gonna do great, and you'll peak right where you want to peak. So.
What about the opponent itself? I mean, so you wanted to fight here for sure.
Oh yeah.
Was Denise somebody you wanted?
Well, yeah. I want to fight, tough opponents in order to get to the top. I know at this level, I'm fighting girls that are tough. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the challenge.
Stylistically, I mean, we know what she brings to the table striking-wise, but I mean, how do you break her down overall? I mean, have you seen enough of her as an MMA fighter to really be able to, know what you're going to be facing?
Well, I'm prepping for everything, so I don't mind to strike. That's what I'm known for, too. I'm known to be a scrapper, so I'm excited to scrap with her. But, hey, if I want to take to the ground or she wants to take to the ground, I showed in my last fight that I'm well-rounded. I'm a well-rounded fighter, and I'm willing to bring that and show that on Friday.
So it feels like a big opportunity, right? I mean, fighting at home, fighting against a known commodity. Mm-hmm. Does this feel like a big moment for you?
Yeah, it's my day. It sounds so cliche, but I was like, this is my day. September 21st is my day. I can't ask for another fight and not have it be in my backyard. I'm gonna get so much support from Idaho, so I'm excited.
We've seen you around here obviously for years. This building holds a special place in your heart. Your first MMA fight was here. Your first pro fight was here. Your first Bellator fight was here. What does this mean to you, knowing the pressure of this fight, or what could come after this fight, knowing the next big step in your MMA career can really happen where every other big step has been?
Right, so there's no pressure at all. If I see it as excitement, and I'm so excited for all the possibilities and what can this W mean. It means a lot. If I get this W, man, it's just gonna put me up the ladder. I'm just gonna be moving up.
And there's obviously been a lot of MMA talent that has come out of Boise. You know, everybody's excited to see Johnny Nunes back here, but really the last couple of years, you've kind of taken that flagship position as the MMA fighter in Boise. Looking back on your career and what it's become in 3 years, what does that mean to you to be kind of carrying the banner as the MMA fighter here in town?
Oh, it means a lot. It still feels like I'm like living this dream. It's so crazy. I'm like, I've started just training just to see, you know, like if I can get into shape, and now here I am doing interviews and living every moment. So it's like words can't even describe the feeling of joy and excitement that I have.
Did you have any thought possible when you stepped into the cage the first time here at FSF, your first amateur fight, that 4 years later this is where you'd be?
Yes and no. I feel like if I was to be taking the fights at the right time, eventually I would be where I wanted to be, which is here. But at the same time, I didn't think it was going to happen so fast, because they went from one pro fight to the next pro fight with Bellator, and then the third fight was televised. So I was like, oh man, this is going, so I'm just going to ride this wave. So I love this feeling. It's like a natural high.